Why progress feels so difficult? Most people assume that achieving success is hard because they're missing something: intelligence, talent, connections, or luck. They believe success is a rare gift, reserved for a small group of people who were simply born with it. Here's what rarely gets said out loud. Success feels difficult not because you lack motivation, but because you're relying on it. Motivation disappears. Willpower drains. Discipline collapses when life gets stressful. Systems don't. A system works regardless of your mood. It functions when you're inspired and when you're exhausted, and especially when you're exhausted. Think about this for a moment. Have you ever felt like you're putting in real effort, yet somehow staying in the exact same place? You set goals, promise yourself change, start strong, and then life interferes. Fatigue sets in. Distractions pile up. Overwhelm takes over. Without noticing, you slip back into familiar patterns. That isn't failure. That's what happens when progress depends on motivation instead of structure. People who succeed don't advance because they're extraordinary. They move forward because their lives are organized in a way that makes growth inevitable. In this video, I'll break down 5 simple but powerful systems that quietly reduce resistance and make progress easier. By the end, you'll understand why success feels so heavy right now, and how to redesign your life so effort finally produces results. When the right systems are in place, success stops feeling like a battle and starts feeling like a process. Why systems outperform goals. Most people chase goals: more money, confidence, a better life. There's nothing wrong with wanting those things. The problem is this: goals show you the destination, but they don't tell you how to get there. You don't live at the level of your ambitions. You live at the level of your daily structure. If your days are chaotic, rushed, and unplanned, your outcomes will reflect that, no matter how badly you want change. But when your systems are designed for growth, progress happens almost automatically. Take fitness as an example. A goal says, I want to be healthy. A system says, I wake up, I move my body, I eat intentionally, every day. One is a wish, the other is a lifestyle. Goals provide direction. Systems create momentum. And momentum is what makes transformation feel lighter over time. If success feels draining right now, it's not because you're lazy or incapable. It's because your life isn't supported by systems yet. And that's what we're about to change. System number 1, the energy system. Before productivity, before money, before achievement, there is energy. When energy is low, everything feels harder than it should. Simple tasks feel overwhelming. Good plans feel unreachable. Motivation vanishes without warning. You can have the clearest goals in the world, but if you're constantly tired, unfocused, and mentally foggy, nothing moves forward. Most people don't fail due to lack of discipline. They fail because they're trying to build success on an exhausted body and an overstimulated mind. High performers don't just manage time, they manage energy, because time without energy is useless. This system is built on 3 non-negotiables: sleep, movement, and nutrition. When your body is regulated, your mind follows. Focus sharpens, emotions stabilize, decisions become clearer. Discipline stops feeling painful and starts feeling natural. Anchor your energy system by sleeping consistently, moving daily, and eating in a way that supports focus instead of crashes. Success doesn't start in your planner or your task list, it starts in your body. System number 2, the focus system. Many people want success while living in constant distraction. Notifications, social media, messages, endless noise. Their attention is scattered, then they wonder why progress stalls. What you consistently focus on shapes who you become. Scattered attention produces scattered results. Successful people don't necessarily work longer hours. They protect their attention. They build a system for focus. They limit daily priorities. They remove distractions before starting. They define clear start and stop times. Focus isn't about trying harder. It's about removing what doesn't matter. Design your environment so your attention works for you, not against you. When focus becomes a system, progress stops feeling overwhelming and starts feeling intentional. System number 3, the identity system. This is the most powerful system of all. Every habit, choice, and action flows from how you see yourself. Most people attempt to change behavior without changing identity, and it never lasts. They say they want discipline, confidence, and success, yet deep down still see themselves as someone who procrastinates or gives up easily. Their actions quietly reinforce that belief. Successful people shift the question from "what should I do" to "who am I becoming?" Define your identity clearly, not vaguely, not someday. I'm someone who shows up. I'm someone who finishes. I'm someone who improves daily. Then reinforce it through small, repeatable actions. Every action is a vote for the person you're becoming. Over time, those votes reshape your self-image, and consistency becomes effortless. System number 4, the execution system. Ideas don't change lives. Action does. Most people don't fail because they lack ideas. They fail because they hesitate. They wait for the perfect moment. Momentum fades before it ever starts. Execution doesn't rely on motivation. It relies on structure. Break big goals into small steps. Schedule action, not intention. Prioritize progress over perfection. Instead of asking, "Can I do this?" ask, "What's the smallest next step?" Action creates clarity. Clarity builds confidence. System number 5, the environment system. Your environment shapes behavior more than willpower ever will. If your surroundings encourage distraction, you'll be distracted. If they support bad habits, you'll fall into them automatically. High achievers don't fight their environment. They design it. They remove friction. They place reminders where they're visible. They surround themselves with inputs that push them forward. Your environment constantly communicates what's normal and expected. Change the message, and behavior follows. Why you feel stuck without systems. Without systems, you rely on motivation, battle distraction daily, repeat the same mistakes, and feel constantly drained. With systems, energy stabilizes. Focus is protected. Identity aligns with action. Progress becomes automatic. Success doesn't feel lighter because life gets easier. It feels lighter because you stop fighting yourself. How to start without overwhelm. You don't build everything at once. That's how people quit. Start with one system, just one. Fix sleep. Protect focus. Redefine identity. Systems don't work instantly. They work consistently. Success isn't hard forever. It's only hard until your systems carry the weight for you.